Find more questions and study at your own pace on our website. The link will be in the description. Let's get started. Question 1. You need to design a highly available Azure SQL database that meets the following requirements. Failover between replicas of the database must occur without any data loss. The database must remain available in the event of a zone outage. Costs must be minimized. Which deployment option should you use? Option A, Azure SQL Database Standard. Option B, Azure SQL Managed Instance General Purpose. Option C, Azure SQL Database Serverless. Option D, Azure SQL Database Premium. The answer is option D. To meet the required conditions of failover without data loss, availability during a zone outage, and cost minimization, Azure SQL Database Premium is the appropriate option. It is designed for high availability with built-in zone-redundant replicas, ensuring that the failover process incurs no data loss. Additionally, it offers enhanced performance and reliability, which aligns with the requirements specified. Question 2. You are developing a sales application that will contain several Azure cloud services and handle different components of a transaction. Different cloud services will process customer orders, billing, payment, inventory, and shipping. You need to recommend a solution to enable the cloud services to asynchronously communicate transaction information by using XML messages. What should you include in the recommendation? Option A, Azure Service Bus. Option B, Azure Data Lake. Option C, Azure Traffic Manager. Option D, Azure Notification Hubs. The answer is option A. Azure Service Bus is the correct choice for enabling asynchronous communication between different services using XML messages. It is specifically designed for enterprise messaging, enabling cloud services to reliably exchange messages. It supports complex messaging patterns such as publish-subscribe, temporal decoupling, and load balancing, making it ideal for processing customer orders, billing payment inventory, and shipping in a sales application. Question 3. You need to recommend a solution to generate a monthly report of all the new Azure Resource Manager resource deployments in your Azure subscription. What should you include in the recommendation? Option A, Azure Monitor Action Groups. Option B, Azure Arc. Option C, Azure Monitor Metrics. Option D, Azure Activity Log. The answer is option D. To generate a monthly report of all the new Azure Resource Manager resource deployments, Azure Activity Log should be included in the recommendation. The Azure Activity Log provides a history of subscription-level events and includes details on all resource deployments, which are necessary for generating comprehensive reports on new deployments. Question 4. You need to recommend a solution to generate a monthly report of all the new Azure Resource Manager resource deployments in your Azure subscription. What should you include in the recommendation? Option A, Application Insights. Option B, Azure Analysis Services. Option C, Azure Advisor. Option D, Azure Log Analytics. The answer is option D. Azure Log Analytics is the correct solution because it allows you to collect and analyze data, including activity logs, from your Azure environment. By using Azure Log Analytics, you can create custom queries to generate monthly reports on new ARM resource deployments. Question 5. You plan to automate the deployment of resources to Azure subscriptions? What is the difference between using Azure Blueprints and Azure Resource Manager templates? Option A, ARM templates remain connected to the deployed resources. Option B, only blueprints can contain policy definitions. Option C, only ARM templates can contain policy definitions. Option D, blueprints remain connected to the deployed resources. The answer is option D. Azure Blueprints preserve the relationship between the blueprint definition and the deployed resources, allowing for improved tracking and auditing. Once resources are deployed using ARM templates, there is no active connection between the resources and the templates. This distinguishing feature makes Azure Blueprints particularly useful for managing and monitoring resources over time. That's all for today's video. Don't forget to check out our website where you can find more questions for this exam. The link will be in the description. Thank you for watching and good luck on your exams.